Hi everyone, it's Sheena from For the Love of Paper, and I'm here to work more on the ephemera from this book, Island Diary of a Year on Easdale. And if you remember, I had made some pockets, and I kind of tucked them in pages where I want to decorate them from pieces, and then I have some full pages that I have sections I want to collage on. So that's what we're gonna do now. These two, I'm going to use these images here to put on and then add some, add a label. And this is the John Darien sticker book. This is what it looks like. It's from Amazon, and I'm going to use those two flowers. I'm just going to grab my labels so I have them. Just thinking. Anything else before I sit down? So this is the same day that I recorded my little craft space studio tour. I was waiting for them to waiting for it to upload, and I totally fell asleep. So it is now evening, and I'm gonna finish working on these. I'm trying to get this to fit in there correctly. Please. Did the other day. Oh. No sides go in. All the. There we go. All but one. Come on. Okay. Well, anyway, they're off to the side. So these two pockets with those stickers. So these are. I don't know if I'm going to glue them down. I haven't decided that yet. I might put a tag in them and tuck them in a pocket. I haven't decided. So I might put a little something on the back too. And I think I decided this one's getting the burgundy and this one's getting the white based on the back. So I'm just going to tear this page out. The opposite side is this sticker, and I don't know. Yeah, it's all one piece. So what I may do is just peel these off so I can use that sticker somewhere else. I will just grabbing a piece of scrap paper from behind me. I'm going to stick them on here so I can fussy cut them. And then glue them on. I'm trying to grab my scissors. If you didn't, that's not the right pair. If you didn't watch the craft room tour, my Etsy is up, it's live. I had an issue where my bank card was compromised a few weeks ago, and it got shut down, and all of it, anywhere it was connected, and I didn't realize that Etsy was one of them. So now my new debit card is connected, and it's there and available. The pink journal that I shown was on there. I also have another journal I'm going to be finishing that I started yesterday that I showed in the craft tour video, so check it out. I'm not going super close, but I'm at least making it more to its actual shape versus the big thick band. I know some people get these sticker books and then don't like them because they don't like the what is around them. So if that's you, and I'm gonna see what it looks like to keep that D there from its like imagery description, and maybe I'll come back and cut it off. I woke up, made some dinner, and I decided I would come back and finish this video. I saw I went back and started looking at some of Rachel's from Roxy Creations old videos as far as ephemera making, and what I want to do is kind of make one of each thing and put it into my idea book. So that might be something I do as well. So this one, I think it's going on there. I think that looks great. I don't even feel like I need to cut those out of there, to be honest. I'm okay with it. So there's that one. And then you can see the difference of them with the fussy cut versus not. And I think it just adds the look of it being more natural, and you don't have to worry about the fact that they're stickers. So I'll cut this one quick. I was freezing earlier, so I turned an air conditioner off, and then whenever I fell asleep and woke up, it was so hot. I even had sweatpants and socks on this morning. Borderline was ready to put a sweatshirt on. That was only inside, obviously, because it is a scorcher outside. And tomorrow's my last day off before I go back to work, and it will probably be a day at the pool. Usually the things I do on the weekend are like cleaning and stuff like that, because that's whenever I have off. But I've already done all that, so I'm just kind of spending the weekend doing whatever I want to. This seems a little more fussier than the other one. I don't know if I'm taking just as long as I did the other one, but this one feels like it's taking longer. I just made a sharp left turn there and cut a little too much. I don't know if you can still hear the motorcycles. They're out there. since I actually have a fan running too, to blow it into my bedroom, because that's where it was like super hot at. So you might not be able to hear them over everything I have running. After going to the market this morning, the farmer's market, I was like, no, I'm staying inside today. But I did just think right over here, right before I came and sat down, I could sneak out and get some ice cream. There's a small town ice cream shop that I love, and I haven't been there one time since I've been off. Is that true? Now I'm thinking I might have went once, but it was right whenever I first started my days off, because I've been off since the 4th of July. That may have been when I went, actually, on the 4th of July. Okay, so then that one's gonna go on there. Perfect. I want this one more off to the side. This one, I'm okay with it down the middle. And I'm gonna have a label coming from behind it. So I see this right from the top. Let's see what else. Maybe like that. Do I have little numbers I could put on here somewhere? Little number labels. More in the strip is what I'm thinking. Here's a round one. That's gonna blend in too much, I feel. Yeah. Where is my little box that I have some? Trying to think. I don't want December on flowers. There's July. Let me see. Oh, there's a May. Let's see what these look like. These also I like to cut the white away. No, I like that where it was. I think it's too big. Let me try this May one. See if this one looks a little better. I know it's double-sided there, like meaning there's two on both sides, but I'm okay with it. So I'm gonna do it on that one. Let me see if I can find something smaller than this one. Just needs to be tiny. What's this? Oh, I know what I can grab. The little booklets. that will have a shape. That'll work. Let's see. Not seeing anything in that one I want. Let's try this one here. Yep, I think that will work, but I'm gonna need to glue it, so I will set that off to the side, grab my glue book. I'm pretty positive that my glue stick is almost entirely empty. There's plenty more where that come from. I think I just opened a whole 3 boxes of them. No. Yeah, it's pretty much down to the end. So I'm gonna go ahead, and a big hunk just came off. Need a wipe. That was my chair. There we go. Okay. Maybe since that is so low, I'm not even gonna fight with that. I'll just grab a brand new one. No, I'm trying to think, where did I put that? Got it. Okay. This is probably gonna run so much smoother. Okay. I guess I need to put that label down first. Just chop the corners. This is a washi, like it's more transparent. That about there, and this here. Perfect. What I didn't think about is probably should have made a little slit there. I'll keep it pretty shallow. There we go. You can still tell that that's a pocket. And I might just put one on the back. A label on the back just in case. Just in case. I would like one that's vertical. Maybe. Actually like that. Nice if it had one with a little bit of color to it. I like how big the other one is. just digging. What's this? No. I'm just gonna go with this first one. Why not? And I will glue this too. Just make sure it's somewhat straight. There we go. I wonder, just curiosity. I'm grabbing these from right behind me. These are just regular crayons that I have right now. They just came in a box without having paper on them. Just gonna add a little something. Whoa, wrong one. Okay, just adds a little bit of color to the back. One down. We'll do this one. So, just thinking of placement here, I'll do this one in the background. Making it straight. Do this big flower. I don't know what these flowers are called. The names that were on it, I just try to peel that like a sticker. I don't know if it wasn't the language I speak, but I couldn't interpret what it was. Okay. Doesn't look like I got glue on that little stem piece there or that one there. That one and this one. Okay. Make sure it's all pressed down. And then I'll go ahead and put this one here. Perfect. I'm going to, I don't know why I felt the need to stand up. I just wanted to make sure I'm in view. Do the tiniest of sliver here too. Okay. Maybe I should have brought it down more. Oh well. That's fine. So there's those two pockets. Let's see if I can find something quick for the back of this one. I see that right there. So I think that's the one I'm going to use. This is probably a washy one as well, meaning it's like a little translucent. It's not opaque. Yep. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Awesome. So from the book, we made the 2 pockets, and then they have been decorated. I'm not sure what that is. From the book. I didn't read it before I cut it up. Okay, move these things out of, maybe that's why I stood up, because I felt claustrophobic. Okay. This book away. Just right behind me. If you watch the tour, then you now know what's around me. I'm going to clean this off. This is the guts of a Reader's Digest. That's what I primarily use as my glue books, unless I use one of those extra sheets of paper from like something I had printed for work, but didn't need any more. This one has a butterfly on this side, so what I wanted was just to use this bee here. Like right there. And maybe a little label up there. That's all I really wanted to add to that because it had the image already on it. So let me set this off to the side. Oops, another big hunk of glue right there. Oh no. Do you know what I did? Or what I didn't do? Where's that paper? I want to cut the edges off. So it's not so big of a border. Some of the background pages, for whatever the color of the image is, just don't match. Like this is like a lilac. So that's another benefit of cutting them down. You make less of that border. Perfect. That's going to go there. Let me just do that. It's a little crooked. All right, so that's on there. And then how about a label? It can be bigger and wider given the space, so I think that's pretty good right there. And I don't need to trim that up, but I will glue the back of it. Perfect. Spreader thing. Okay, put a hole here. This one isn't affected by it at all. And then we have a lot of space back here with no color. So, let's see. One of these bigger ones. I don't know what the temperature is in here. 75. I should have not turned them off. Okay, is this... I don't like the coloring of it. That's really nice. I think it's too white. Too white. Too white. Something big and colorful. Well, it doesn't have to be colorful, but a hint of color would be nice. There's a little red. No. This is a big red one. How about I just do that? This is a washy one. I think I need to go turn that fan that is blowing towards my bedroom this way. Just while I'm recording. Okay, that's a little crooked, but it's gonna have to do. And what I was thinking is maybe like a little strip of washi there, but let me go turn this fan quick. I'm not going far. Okay. This afternoon, sun. The only light I have on is the one right above me, the ring light. So this afternoon, the sun gets really hot. Grab the washing. I used to have the washi in a basket, and I use it far more often having it like this where I can see it than I did the other way. I kind of like this wide one here. Let's see what happens. I'm just gonna tear it so it's not even. And glue it a little bit. Let that go. That was the cap, but where is it? Sorry, you're gonna see me reach it. Because I went down in one of those trolleys. Oh, look. Oh, it's stuck to some scrap. Okay. I don't want it in the middle. I changed my mind. I want it off to the side. Like that. Yep. Just adds a little something to it. Okay. So there's that one. That's a bigger one. And then the last one, I think, is birds. Yep, it is. So move these things off to the side. And I'm going to use these birds right here. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put it on, I think I'm going to put it low and a label higher, but I'm going to put it on the paper and cut it out. And I don't know if you've noticed, it's not really raised them at all to make it anything like thick as cardstock or anything. Just adding that one layer to it to cut it out. That book away. take a sip of my tea. I don't know why, but I made spaghetti. I say that loosely, though, because it was elbow noodles. I didn't use spaghetti noodles. So that would be more like a goulash around here. And I don't know if it's the hamburger. Something made me very thirsty. And I get the hamburger from the farmer's market, so it's like grass-fed natural beef. But I'm just having a day, I think. Almost like, I feel like almost like I did this morning whenever I was at the farmer's market. Super hot. I guess you could say my hands are probably swelling now that I look at it. Yeah. It's kind of similar to a hot flash, but I can feel little beads on my nose. But with lupus, you get a fever. And that's probably what I have right now. We're just working through it. Okay. Even 75 is not that hot, really, for me to be dying of heat the way I am right now. Even whenever I went to the market, it was 72 because it was morning, and I was the same way, so. Okay, there we go. So that is gonna go here, down there. I'm just gonna map this out a little. Nope. Not that one. Let's see. Like green or red would be nice. A big green or red one. I'm not sure if I'm in screen, so let me move this a little bit. There's a blue one. Oh, let me keep looking, but that might be the one. Make sure there's another blue one. It's white. It's brown. Now I kind of like that one. I'm just gonna keep digging. What's this? There's green. Okay. Green. Blue. Now I'm going to go against that one. Or brown. So brown. Or green. Green. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. This was a washi one. Wow. Looks like it got stuck. I thought maybe whenever I had laid it up there it was a little higher, but I need to cut the thing out. So I opted for not putting it. So high. There. And then this will go down here. Lay these birds down. There. Perfect. Just a string of glue. The lid's somewhere on the floor. Okay. And this side is another full this is that thing the glue stuck to. So I'm just gonna see. Oh, wrong direction. Now it's probably too short. I ripped it against the paper the wrong way. Yep. That's not gonna work. These big bold ones are good for when you have a lot of space like this. That really doesn't have anything to do with airmail. No. It's too white. Let me pull this back over. Wonder if I could do a round one and then my washi. I'm gonna attempt to cut this circle and remove the white. Surely not going to be even, but it's going to look like a lumpy circle. They say spin the image and not the scissors. Okay. So put that there. And then I'll put, I'm seeing this red washi, wide red washi. And it's kind of got a bird on it, so we'll just add that to the back here. And I'm thinking because I decorated the backs, I probably won't. I'll put make a tag for in them, and then just tuck them in a pocket instead of gluing them down, since I added embellishment to the back. This one's actually pretty sticky. There. Perfect. So there's the fourth pocket. What are we up to? Time 44 minutes. Okay. That, even though I had kind of stuff picked out, took longer than I thought it would, but it's fine. I'm just setting everything on that little table beside me, so I have room. These are the full pages, and I just want, for this one, I just want to add like a little little collage spot. A little collage cluster maybe. No, I don't necessarily like that one. I do like that little strip there though. So let me see if I add that. Just in the corner there, a little something. And I just thought of something else. I could probably put one of those little peg stamps. Because this is white, I don't need to add I missed that whole corner. Okay, and I'll glue this. Just little pieces to add something down here. Like that. And then I'm gonna grab the peg stamps or a stamp. I think we'll do this little bird. And oops. I'm just gonna use the Distress ink vintage photo. I try it a few times because I need to get the right feel to get the circle not to show up. Like that. Perfect. Like the outside of the ring around the stamp is what I'm trying to say. Okay. So that just adds a little something right there to that, and then that will be a book page. So that one's done. And then these two, this one, I want to put this up here. In that spot and cover up the fact that it says June. I'm just wondering. Maybe I'll go a little deeper than I think. The words are sideways, I get that. Like that. Okay. So that's still writing space. It just takes away the June. And it looks okay with this. Is that a straight edge? Nope, it's torn. Okay. Let me set these other ones off to the side. Or this other one. There's only one left. Off to the side. And I'll put that in there. Like that. Okay. This is a big blue. So if you like some of it, you can add collage to areas, just add a little bit more detail or to cover up something that you don't particularly like. And then these are on hand, ready to go. I kept it within that brown border just in case I were to cut any edging off to fit it in the journal, then it's still within that border, like over here, you know what I mean? Okay. And then I'm not gonna fold that in half yet so it doesn't buckle, but that's gonna be the writing space for that one. And then this one, there's only, I like this side obviously, and I don't mind the bird. That I'm not a super fan of the seal, so I'm just gonna do a little collage right here, and then the rest will be writing space. So I'm just gonna use a piece of this. Kind of like that. And then maybe I'll put a label on top of it, but just add another little spot. I think that motorcycle is the neighbor, so it's right here. Oops, I almost did the same thing with that glue stick. And I don't mind that it breaks up that image there a little either. Okay, perfect. And then let me just grab, let's see. That's the one I had a second ago. I don't mind that. Yeah, it was the neighbor. The neighbors that get so mad if you're kind of near their parking spots, but don't seem to care about yours. Oh, I like that there. I'm gonna cut away some of this. So I'm just kind of breaking the angles of what's there, I guess. If I put it right there. Yeah. Just breaking the line a little bit more. Okay, then we'll look, that should be everything. I feel like I need to go drink a bottle of water. Not that it's gonna help, but. Okay, so we have that little spot there, and this is all we're gonna be writing space for this page. Just adding a little something. Then this one, I just added the top. I'm not going to fold it yet to cover up where it said June. It does say June on this side, but I just didn't like the way that that looked, like too much. So then there's that journal page. And then this one was, again, just a little spot to add to the blank area there. And then we embellished the other things, which were the pockets. So this one, I love these floral ones. If you want to saw me do that, I don't know that, like, because I didn't do it perfectly, and it's kind of like a grungy type stamp anyway. This one, just a little bit on this one, and then this one. Perfect. So that's all of the pre-cut stuff that I had already pulled. So the next time we'll be going back to the book, pulling more pieces and turning it into things, and then we'll kind of just continue this process through the book. So I hope you enjoyed this. Again, you can go check out my Etsy. It is there, it is live, it is active, and should be good to go. Have a great evening. Bye.